Hello?
Hi, Ethan Turner, please.
Hi, you're speaking to me.
Hi, this is Prairie State Legal Services.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. It's good talking to you. I've been trying to contact you for a long time.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer you over to our phone attorneys who are on the phone lines until 4, okay? And they're going to open up the file and talk to you about the case and see if we can help you, okay?
Okay.
So when I transfer you, listen to the message, and where it says housing and not fair housing, you press the housing option, and then someone's going to take your call. You might have to hold on for a few minutes, okay?
Ma'am, I'm gonna do that again because you're calling me back. I've called like 40 times, and I was just hung up while I was on hold after being on hold for 30 minutes. The phone I'm using right now, I'm technically not supposed to be using this phone, especially to call anybody for help. And so,
A different number?
no, that one's not. I don't. This is the only landline that you can really get a hold of me at, which is why.
Okay.
Yeah, and so, um,
And there should also be an option on there where they can call you back. You leave a phone number
so yeah, you know what? I'll do that.
so that they only call you back 3 times and they don't leave a message.
Oh, it only says once. The prompt says one time only.
Well, they do 3 times.
That's nice
So,
of them.
so if you want me to go ahead and transfer you over, I can do that.
Sure. Can I just state? I guess it's not important, but ma'am, I just need to pay rent, and so I just need a lawyer so I can pay rent.
Okay, well, why can't you don't need an attorney to pay rent?
I was discriminated against for my housing discrimination.
Okay, but you just want to pay rent.
I just want to pay rent.
They're not evicting you or anything?
No.
Okay, but we're not going to go with you or anything like that to pay rent.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, so we can't go with you just to pay rent. I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe it's just best to talk to the lawyers because...
Yeah, it's just a law.
No.
Yeah, it's just I just need to pay rent, so I need a lawyer so I can pay rent.
Okay, well, let me get you over there. Maybe you can get on the phone lines with one of the attorneys before 4 o'clock, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, hold on.
Like it's not difficult. It's not difficult.
Welcome to Prairie State Legal Services. Continue in English, press 1.
Do it one more time.
Welcome to the Prairie State Legal Services application line. Prairie State offers free legal help for people with low income or with special legal needs. We help people who live in or have a legal problem in northern and some of central Illinois. We do not help people who live in Cook County. Listen carefully to the menu options and choose the one that best describes your situation. If you or your family member needs help because of domestic violence, sexual violence, or threats or abuse, press 1. If you are 60 years of age or older,
Don't look at me like
press
that.
2.
Don't look at me like that.
If you, your spouse, or a member of your household is a veteran or an active duty service member, press 3. If you have a problem with your housing or utilities, press 4. If you have a question about public benefits, press 5. Public benefits include food and cash benefits, disability or Social Security, unemployment, and health insurance including Medicaid or Medicare.
Is it safe for me to press 4?
Again, press 5 for these public benefit issues. If your child has a problem at school, if you have been locked out of your home or your utilities have been shut off, press 1. If you are dealing with foreclosure, press 2. If you are facing eviction, press 3. If you are having problems with your nursing home, press 4. If you have a question about your security deposit, press 5. If you think you have been discriminated against while you were trying to rent or buy a house or an apartment, press 6.
Should I press the other option? Because she said 3. I'm facing eviction.
If you have been locked out of your home or your utilities have been shut off, 1.
I'm not facing eviction. I'm facing discrimination. Can't be evicted from someplace you don't get a lease to, unless somebody's trying to break the law, which that's what they're doing, is they're breaking the law. I'm pressing option 6. I'm facing discrimination. Oops. Forget the 7s. And they hung up. Now, how come he can't evict me? Well, because I grew up here. My grandmother lived here. And I've been lied to. And because they stole my belongings, and the lawsuit that I have covers the cost of the house. I already have a lawsuit that covers the cost of the house. So you're just going to keep telling me to leave and come back? Just going to tell me to leave and come back? And threaten to kill me for singing? I just pressed option. I just did the right prompts. And if I talk to a lawyer with the eviction option, that lawyer is so messed up in the head that they will start arguing with me while I explain to them that the law is that I'm trying to pay rent, and this person is not allowing me to pay rent. That's what I'm arguing. Because the lawyer doesn't understand the law. Pretty sure the judge understands that the law is definitely misinterpreted. But it's not happening to the judge. And because it's not happening to the judge, the way the process works is somebody must bring it forth in front of the courts in order for it to be addressed. Things can't just happen magically. And I just got hung up again on I took the phone call, and this is like, if you're discriminated against in this state, you get hung up on by the legal service providers that are supposed to help those who have been discriminated against, because usually those who are discriminated against don't have enough money to move on. So I called those people, and I've been discriminated against the people fighting discrimination who argue and define discrimination, who get to make that judgment call. They get to make that judgment call. Like Harvard, I mean, the best law schools will the people who have gotten like PhDs in law are pretty much like the only ones who can logically understand these elements. And there's not enough PhDs. And I wish that they were at the end of the phone line, or at the beginning and end. Obviously, this world would be great. The person at the front of the phone line just, I can't get a job with as intelligent as I am, because I can't get a birth certificate after mine was stolen. Which is unbelievable. But I have to donate my body, my blood, and get paid a small amount so I can afford a birth certificate so I can get a job. Because it was stolen, gone. And my environment should be my environment. Absolutely, my environment should be my environment, but it's not my environment. It's not your environment. It should be. It can be your environment to some degree. It's these big, large understanding. Yeah. And again, I at what cost should it be yours? And I've already paid my dues. It's like I'm fighting myself. If you can understand. Maybe. That one's kind of lingering. I feel that there's like the missing idea. But it leads to me fighting myself, and it's simple. It's very simple. Because if I had it my way, good way to understand it. I am okay with this environment being mine. I'm okay with it being mine. If I had it my way. And probably weren't expecting me to say that. Because if it were, and it's important, and I shouldn't need to say anything more, I'm okay with that. I take care of it. I take care of this environment.